What is going on, guys? This is Prodigy, and I'm back with some more Battlefield 1, obviously, as you can see on the screen. And now, I really wasn't even planning on doing this video here because, I don't know, I didn't really have any more Battlefield 1 videos planned unless something came up. But I've just been playing the beta a lot more, and just the more I play this game, the more I find it enjoyable and the more I start to love it. And it's just, it really gets me in there. And I got some nice sniper gameplay and some pretty good nice snipes that I got, and I wanted to kind of show off to you guys. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make another video and just kind of talk about the game a little bit. So some sniper gameplay going on in the background. There are some pretty nice shots going on in the background. And I know they're probably not some of the nicest that you've seen, but keep in mind I'm a fairly new Battlefield player. I was always a Call of Duty player more so than a Battlefield player, so sniping in Battlefield is definitely a challenge for me. But I enjoy it because I think it's really rewarding, and it really takes a lot of skill and a lot of thought to line up your shots and actually hit shots in this game. And it makes it feel a lot more rewarding. So the sniping in this game is really fun for me, and I hit some nice shots. I'm getting better. I'm playing on the PC, by the way, in this gameplay. You're saying I have the beta on PS4 and PC, but so far PC has been a little bit more enjoyable for me. Only because whenever I play on the PS4, I can never get my sensitivity right. Like, I try and raise it and lower it and tweak it to try to get the right settings. But it's like it feels clunky, and I can never really turn smooth because it feels like it changes mid-game. So whenever I play on there, I end up just getting frustrated because I'll be trying to turn and shoot somebody, and it just it feels a little clunky. So I mean, if somebody has a way for me to fix that, maybe I have some type of settings wrong on my PS4, let me know. I'd definitely be willing to try it because I definitely would want to play some more on the PS4 too. So I enjoy playing on the PS4, but like I said, if you guys know something I don't, please leave it down in the comments because it's really been frustrating on PS4 so far. But as far as the actual game goes, like I said before, the more I play this game, the more I start to love it, man. I mean, the graphics alone, will catch anybody and immerse them in the gameplay. And it's just the sounds, the explosions, and there's a lot of explosions, trust me. When you play this game, there will be a lot of explosions. Everything's just kind of, it really immerses you in the gameplay. It makes you feel like you're in a war zone, and that's exactly how a World War I game should be. Now, of course, everything's not, perfectly historically accurate or anything like that. But, I mean, I was never really looking for it to be perfectly historically accurate. In fact, I would be a little disappointed if it was completely historically accurate, because that would be a little less fun. I mean, we don't want to be sitting in trenches the whole time. I mean, a lot of the guns used here are, or really I think all of the guns used here are actual guns that were used in World War I, or prototypes of guns that were supposed to be used in World War I. World War One. It's hard to say World War One quickly when you're in the middle of a commentary. So if I kind of jumble that together, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to flow off the tongue. All right, but forgive me for that. But yeah, a lot of the guns in this game are actual gun models that were used in real life. So that's good there. And they have some interesting looks to them. Some of the magazines are on the top of the gun, some are on the side, and because they were experimenting with a lot of different models back in that day, so the guns are not your traditional style of guns. They will definitely look a little weird compared to what you're used to if mostly what you play is modern shooters like Call of Duty. Alright, but that's not a good thing or a bad thing. I actually think it's kind of cool because, you get to see something that you've never really seen before. You pull out an SMG with the magazine directly on top of the gun. It's different, but it kind of works, and the guns feel nice, so that's definitely good there. And it looks to be, now all the guns aren't available in the beta, but if you can see the full list, the names are just blocked out, but from the list of that they have on the weapon screen in each class, it does look like they have a pretty good amount of weapons in the game. I'd say there'll probably be about 50 to 60 guns in the full launch of the game, which is good. I want a lot of gun variety. I want to be able to, customize my loadout as much as possible. So the fact that there's that many guns, I think it's definitely a good thing, okay? And a couple other things about this game that I've come to notice so far. I kind of talked about this in my last Battlefield video that I uploaded a couple days ago, but just the gunfights and, you know, how the guns handle, because most of you are probably used to hit scan type of weapons like in Call of Duty, but that's not how the guns work in this game. You know, you can actually see the bullets travel when you shoot your guns. So they are 100% projectiles, so you do have to time your shots and lead your shots. Most of the SMGs, you know, if you're at a decent range, you can kind of treat them as if they were a hit scan gun, but without having to lead your shots too much. But when you get to, you know, too much range, you definitely want to try and lead your shots a little bit. But I mean, you definitely want to play your classes to your strengths too. So if you're using the assault class, you don't want to be trying to pick people off from too long of a range, because you're really just wasting your ammo and alerting enemies of where you are, and they're just going to come and destroy you. So I mean, if you're an assault class, you're best off just playing close quarters, you know, in the buildings, you know, because everybody's playing on this one map right now. So you were definitely better off playing in the buildings, you know, running around trying to cap objectives and take people off of objectives and things of that nature, all right? And same thing, if you're a scout sniper class, find somewhere for you to post up and pick people off, and, you know, support your teammates, because this is a very team-based game, you know, and it's a lot better when you're, you know, in a squad, communicating with each other and trying to take objectives together. I mean, that's true with really any game. It's obviously going to be a better experience if you have people to play with, but, you know, keep in mind, this is a team-based game. There is a team deathmatch mode in Battlefield, but I mean, it's obviously not the main game mode. So, I mean, for the most part, Battlefield is a pretty objective-based game. So, pretty much, I really just wanted to make this video just to express, you know, the game is really, really growing on me. I mean, I definitely liked the game at first, but it wasn't like, you know, overwhelming. I was just kind of like, it's a good game. But, you know, the more I played it and the more I really got to experience it for what it was, and I guess I needed a little while to get used to it a little bit, but I'm definitely really loving this game, and I can confidently say that this has officially become a day one purchase for me, because the game it's just too much fun for me not to buy it day one. I haven't decided which console I'm going to buy it on yet, if it's going to be PS4 or PC. Like I said, I was having a little issues with the PS4 version, but you know, hopefully I can figure something out with that. Maybe you guys know how to straighten that out. But yeah, but regardless of what platform it's going to be on, this is definitely going to be a day one purchase, and I would definitely recommend anybody who hasn't played the game yet to give it a shot for yourselves too, okay? And the beta is still open right now, so if you haven't played it yet, which I don't know why you wouldn't have, because it's free, so download the beta, play it, try it for yourself. Obviously, the game's not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like it, and that's okay. You know, we all have our preferences. We all have our games that we like, but, you know, there's no reason not to try out a free beta and just, you know, open your mind a little bit and try it out. You know, it can never hurt. I've played a lot of betas that I didn't like, some that I've talked about on this channel, but, you know, it can never hurt to try, because, you know, you never know when you'll surprise yourself. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little commentary that was kind of done out of nowhere, but oh, and also the gameplay in the background, which I'm pretty proud of. You know, hopefully I'll get some better ones in the future. But if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I really appreciate that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Prodigy, and thank you for listening. また夜が明ければお別れ夢は時幻に